There's no restrictions on you becoming whatever you want to become. Besides you. That's it. That is it. Nothing else can stop you from being who you want to be, where you want to go. No matter your setbacks, it just comes down to a decision for you to ascend. And I'm making that. Oh, baby. What's good, everybody? What's up? What's up? AP here. It is a new week. Hopefully, your day has so far started out pretty good. Mine has been truly trapped inside my house. We're pushing 6 hours of me building my schedule because I am officially depleted of being overwhelmed with tasks that needs to be completed. And I just have to get more intentional with life as I see that unanimously everybody has expressed how serious or intense I am. I'm still having difficulty seeing it. I find myself highly intentional. And if I find myself highly intentional, I must have even more conviction on living up to that standard. And I believe that's with this time, because I just finished watching a video from Brandon Carter and he says something highly profound. I'll let you hear it.
If you love life, don't waste time, because time is what life is made of.
It's by Bruce Lee. Brandon Carter highlighted it, and I got to give him his flowers. Spot on. And I truly love life, and I have so much I must do. So it's imperative that I live out a calendar and take control of the one of few things I'm always in possession of, and that's my time and where it's allocated and who has access to me. And by doing so, we roll into the word of the day. Ascend. Ascent. A climb or walk to the summit of a mountain or hill. An instance of rising through the air. Climb. Rise. Every step counts. You hear me? Climb steady, not fast. Ultimately, we're rising towards our goal without burning out. And one great way to rise to your goal without burning out is by living out a calendar. See, your whole life, when you start to think about it, you've always had some sort of a calendar or schedule in play. Maybe it wasn't for your personal life, but everything around you. From school, there's classes and bells that get you from point A to point B, day in and day out. From jobs, there's a schedule that you have to arrive, and a time you punch the clock and then you punch out. To schedules for a sports event, it's the time that the event starts and you want to arrive there 10-15 minutes early or hour early, depending on the sport. Warmed up, ready for jump ball, kickoff. To event, to just events. Events have a starting point that they begin and then they run their course. And say if it's in like a tournament style, then you have time frames for when it starts and stops, and you have to arrive at this time. So prepare accordingly. But what's so strange? What is so strange is majority, I'm talking 90+% of humans don't have a schedule for their own lives. And when you see somebody who does, like that CEO, like that, Fortune 500, that very important individual, like that principal, that executive, somebody maybe in politics, they live off a schedule. Their personal lives are scheduled in everything. For me, in the military, like the admirals, and the captains, they live off a schedule. They have somebody telling them where to be at what time, and then they always make sure to put their best foot forward. And it allows them to be in many more places in a fraction of time. The moment you're able to live out your calendar at any level is the moment you'll start making quantum leaps and you begin to ascend to a new reality. If you always walk somewhere, you get a bike. Now you're able to move around a little quicker and your day gets, a little longer. You got rise to buy your own vehicle, and now you're able to drive wherever you want to go. Your day gets even longer because you're able to go to different places at a much faster rate, opposed to waiting for that Uber, opposed to catching public transportation. That is the same variation when you flip it on making a schedule for your life. You take control of what you can control, and that's your time. And depending on what you desire, like for me, I have to have wealth. I have to be somebody that people look up to. I have to be in a position of authority, of priority. And the only way I can see it possible is doing things that many others can't do or don't want to do, because then eventually I'll be able to obtain things that many others can't obtain. And that's okay. We're all different. We're all uniquely made, even with setbacks, even with disabilities, even with shortcomings, even with advantages. And this life is totally up to you to make it however you choose to. And this is the best time, quite frankly, in human society to do so. There's no restrictions on you becoming whatever you want to become. Besides you, that's it. That is it. Nothing else can stop you from being who you want to be, where you want to go. No matter your setbacks, it just comes down to a decision for you to ascend. And I'm making that a big jump. And that's by officially, after all these weeks and months of saying it, yeah, I'm doing it. Today, August 18, 2025. If it's not in my calendar, it's not happening. And if updates need to change, take that little 5 minutes, 10 minutes to the side, update my calendar accordingly. I'm depleted of feeling overwhelmed, not really responding back to emails I'm supposed to, responding back to people I love and care about. Nobody's coming to save me. And I don't want them to. So don't let that go over your head. You must ascend or stay stagnant. I wish you the best. As we move on to a better topic, and that's today is day 84, 365 of being sober. If you want to start your sobriety journey, 28-day free sober guide, link in bio, email, name, bing, bang, boom, sent to you just like that. Faster than greased lightning. And if you want this game to get out to somebody else, this knowledge as I ascend, and you ascend by watching me vicariously, like, comment, subscribe, share it with somebody. The more you interact, the higher chance somebody can be blessed. It's another day posted on YouTube every single day until 1,000 subscribers is amassed. I think I'm at 251, 252. So we're a fourth of the way there. I will not stop. I cannot stop. And I just want you to keep having a phenomenal day. Today is Monday. We're at like the midway point, but yep, it's 12:30. Just keep progressing along with your day. It's the first day of the week or the second day, however you look at it, Sundays or Mondays. But you can stack days. You can have the compound effect. You know, the book I'm reading right now, it's in the car. It's in my car. It's Buy Your Time Back by Dan Martell. So the book so far is talking about how now this ability of money can be a tool to give you back more time, which I can see how. And I'm excited to keep the read going. And recently I just finished Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. I got that book as a gift, and it taught me the ability of how Satan, Lucifer, the devil, takes over 98 of 100% of humans' minds. And that's the habit of drifting. And next to the habit of drifting, it's the lack of caution. It is truly a book that if you want to start elevating your life, or you're tired of dealing with the same outcome, go get the book. Changed my life forever. Book after book after book. It's teaching me more about this thing we call life and putting me into a new realm of individuals who this is their standards at this higher frequency of having a life that many others desire. And I'm well on the road, yet just the beginning. So I can't wait to see what Dan Martell and Buy Your Time Back brings me. And I already have a lineup of books that are coming up next to keep elevating my mind. Shout out to God Game Goldie, the one and only. He had this phenomenal book list that I had to invest in. I'm excited to see what it does to me in the upcoming 6 months. And I'm already seeing myself changing a lot between him, between Brandon Carter, between a few other iconic individuals who have consistently poured into me from me vicariously watching them through YouTube. Shout out to YouTube. This platform alone has changed my life before I even knew what it was doing, as this is my TV. This is my daily medicine. Also, I'm in the real world too now, and a few other things. But yes, like I said, I digress. I am ascending. I do officially live on my schedule, and I'm telling the world So hold me to that fire, because I'm a man of my word and I'm like that. And I have no problem letting you know day in and day out. So we're going to keep grinding this Monday, keep stacking days, and never forget, it's another day to get a W. And it's another day to be great.